Seattle Jobs Initiative's mission is very simple. We help people get access to education and training so that they're on a path to living wage careers. The Seattle Jobs Initiative was created because too many people live below 200% of the federal poverty level. And these are individuals that are actually working, but they don't make enough to cover their housing, their food needs, their medical needs, or needs of their children. So what Seattle Jobs Initiative provides is the opportunity for someone to have structure if they're interested in a job, how do they get to that job, and then the personal support, which really our community-based organizations provide, which is really key. So organizations like Asian Counseling Referral Service, Neighborhood House, the YWCA, Pacific Associates, and Track Associates are the ones that are on the front line.
I arrived in the state of Washington 2004, and at that time my life took a turn. The drugs and the alcohol, I changed my life around. When I graduated from the program, I wanted to enhance my career.
Holidays were coming up and I was just so tired of not being able to provide for my children. So I decided that enough was enough. I needed an education. And I went on the computer and typed in a few things. South Seattle Community College popped up, and then the program actually, the Seattle Jobs Initiative, had a thing where you could fill out and they would call you if you qualified. And
I was job searching at that time. I had been without work for 2 years. I had not worked. My kids were supporting me. I was in a very difficult situation. At that time I didn't know what to do, and I didn't know what employers were looking for.
When I moved here in 2005, I was actually living in my car. Nobody would hire me because I didn't have a place to live, and nobody would give me a place to live because I didn't have a job.
Next thing I know, I got a phone call and everything was set up.
I was given the information about the programs that they have, and I saw that this was really something that I needed to do so that I could become knowledgeable about what's out there, what the employers are looking for.
For that time in my life that SJI helped me with the books or the busing, gave me everything that I needed to be able to complete that program.
For someone who had never gone through a college program before, so I had no idea where to start and what to do. There wasn't a single person in the whole Seattle Jobs Initiative that wasn't amazing and like there and supportive.
They have so much support set up around you. It's really designed for you not to fail.
It was going to school 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, just like you would go to a job. They taught us how to use the Microsoft Office suite, along with a lot of soft skills.
Specifically computer programs that are really relevant to the workplace at the moment. Excel and Microsoft Office and things that you have to be pretty fluent in order to be competitive. But once I went through the program, at the end of it, I felt really confident and really comfortable with all of the different systems and navigating my way.
After I went, my daughter went. She had a good time doing it, and also she got a job. Well, I didn't realize I knew so many people that had been through SJI. I wish we could stay more in touch because the program is like a family program to us. So, but it's good that it's there. It's so nice that it's there. Wonderful work.
It's not about just working, it's about maintaining your job and to be able to be responsible.
Once I started the classes, I knew this was something I wanted to do. And I'm really glad that they helped me get here.
I'm like a completely new person, and that's great because I just had no idea that I had so much potential.
I was going through the program, I was engaged. Now I'm married. Now we own our own home, and I'm still employed.
I've gone from homeless to buying a house in 7 years, all because of SJI.
Without the program, I know I wouldn't be in the situation I'm in now.
It's really made a lot of changes for me in my life.
Our mission is to serve people with multiple and significant barriers to employment. And I think the reason why it's important for us to partner with SJI is because we are not the single solution to workforce. And so whenever SJI works with groups, they'll bring everybody in at the table.
The Seattle Jobs Initiative and Cable & Prentice started a partnership more than 10 years ago. Over the years, I think the thing that has struck me most about the interns who join us is that they come to us with a lot of fear. They're nervous when they get here, but they are determined that they're going to make it work. The common element has been that for one reason or another, they've not found themselves successful in finding and holding on to a living wage job, and they want to change that. I also know from talking with supervisors that the opportunity to work with someone who has a different background, a different work experience, a different work style has been really crucial to them understanding better how to work with their other employees.
My experience with SJI is that not only do they support us in developing programs and evaluating programs, but also understanding what the best practices are in the field and sharing those with us. The ability to take the research and the writing that SJI has done and share that with our board and with our leadership to help educate ourselves.
The research that Seattle Jobs Initiative provides is really important as well. There's a lot of research that they do on workforce development, on what we need to look for in terms of skills gaps, that sort of thing, and how we can help to bridge those. If I were talking with an employer who is considering joining the SJI program, I think the advice I would give them is that, as with almost anything that's meaningful, there's an investment that you have to make in it.
Be ready to work very hard. If you want to partner with SJI, they're going to expect that you're going to put in the work and the time.
The Seattle Jobs Initiative has a great history and tradition of success in helping people to find living wage careers. And it's been a lot of fun watching that happen. I've loved being an employer partner to the organization, so I can see people coming into our organization and watch them change as they go.
I think for me, the thing that is most personally inspiring, why I get up every day, is that I'm part of a whole group of people that is creating an opportunity for an individual to change their lives.